Hello and what is up, everybody? I hope you're having a good, or in fact, a great day. It's an Inexorable Warrior here, and so I hope you guys liked the video, the cinematic video, and the gameplay highlights I did for you guys. I decided to do something different this time, and thanks to Spiked for showing me the way, and once he showed me how it's done, or how to use the software and everything. So I decided to fly before I could even run or walk, in fact. So yeah, I enjoyed making it. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So this is just going to be a build video, and I just put out the highlights of the restock turrets that we did the other day with the challenge card called Unexpected Strength on Insane. So those were some clutch and, like, good epic plays, so I just decided to go with it into this video. So yeah, that's basically just to try and spice things up and to make things differently so that you guys enjoy the video. Enough of that. Sorry about that. Let's jump into the build right away. So for this build, or the Infiltrator, let me talk about the Infiltrator builds. So what the Infiltrator builds are meant to do is, like, they're supposed to be a one-man army. They're supposed to be like a hyper carry type of build. So yeah, that's that. If I just try and explain it to you guys in like a word or two. Sorry about I think I'm gonna edit that out. Anyways, so why the bombard rifle? So the bombard rifle, I was sleeping on it, and it does pretty low damage considering per shot. Not per shot, let me correct my words. So it does pretty low damage per bullet, if you can see here. But that's per bullet, but it's a burst weapon. I think it shoots like, yeah, 3 bullets per burst, or per trigger pull, per click. So, yeah, that's that, and has already a decent fire rate, pretty amazing reload speed, very good accuracy, and stability. So if you have the right attachment with it, this becomes like a rifle which will allow you to do non-stop damage. You'll feel that you're not ever stopping the shooting. So going with the assault brake to get the fastest or the highest fire rate we can in the game, like 25% fire rate, and while standing still we get the accuracy and the stability. So compound magazine. Not that you need compound magazine, you can go with for example, the composite spring, or you can go with the casket. The thing is, this just feels right. It gives you the reload speed, gives you the magazine capacity, and the 15% fire rate. So for the medium optics, we're going with the laser sight, which, in theory, if there's a recon on the team, that should boost your damage by 10% if he's got Red is Dead in his perk grid. However, even if he doesn't, or if you don't have a recon, then I still like the highlight, because that allows you to aim better for the head or the weak spots. So giving us 15% accuracy and 15% weak point damage. And then the CQW, we're going with the M51 breaching scattergun for the CQW slot, getting the highest fire rate from slanted brake. Compound magazine. Now I've tried casket magazine, I've tried composite, I've tried alloyed, and I've tried drum. They make you feel in one or the, like, they make you feel stronger in one or the other ways, but this one just feels right. Because here you have the max ammo, you have the amazing fire rate. Here you have the amazing fire rate and the stability. Here you have the reload speed and the magazine, but you don't have the fire rate. So either one of those, you're gonna end up missing one or the other thing. So compound magazine just feels amazing on this, because the reload, I cannot give up on reload speed. If I give up on reload speed, the fire rate just doesn't suit my playstyle or my taste. And the magazine capacity is also, like, it's an odd one out. I tried my best to make it an even number, but yeah. So anyways, this feels right. Now, going into the build, you wouldn't see anything new here, right? You're gonna be like, Warrior, this is how every other gunner build you've put out looks like. But hear me out. So the click load interlink going on the overclock to give you an instant reload, as well as 50% reload speed to your teammates. Be mindful, if you're already in the middle of a reload animation on your CQW or rifle, hitting overclock will not interrupt that, and it will reload on the with the normal speeds. So make sure you're down to your last round and then immediately hit your overclock. Targets acquired, giving 30% approx cooldown for frag grenades and overclock. Overwhelming fire, giving 30%, because if the same target is being focused by the whole team, which is initially being focused by the gunner, then you deal 10% additional damage, and so do your teammates. So that's 30% additional damage on the table. Now, going with overwhelming fire here, you can go with suppressing fire. However, you should go one or the other, because overwhelming fire gives you a stun, which is instant proc on CQWs. So for runners, it's good. You already one-shot them with CQWs, but on specials, the stun is enough or long enough to kill them, and you don't need to slow them if you can just kill them. But this is good, but I didn't have the space for it, so I didn't use it. Now, next up is Jackpot, because of like using this build in the game modes. This is just amazing. I cannot imagine. Like the reloads come in so clutch that you end up deleting whole waves of specials. Finally, for the frag grenade, you're going with Disorienting Blast, because your nade, yes, it does a lot of damage, but having knockdown, having a knockdown ability that is an AoE and knocks everything down in a big ass radius, that's quite helpful. And like, we're going with the one-man army type of build, and we're going with the hyper carry, so you should be able to protect your teammate, CC the specials or the elites long enough to kill them, so you can proc 2 knockdowns with this. Going with a quick charge one, because we don't have any other spot left. So Technician CQW training. Now, I don't use, or usually I use for some builds, like I use Let's Rock and Short Control Bursts, but if I use that, then this weapon just feels like meh, like it's ordinary for my taste. Again, my personal preference. Now, having that will not allow you to have the fire rate that I need, or the weak point that I need, or the magazine capacity, or the reload that I need. So I know the two horrendous weapons, or the two weapons which have like very poor accuracy on the weapon, on the reticule, or the crosshair, or the heirloom, the auto shotty, and the breaching scaragun. The breaching scaragun being the worst of them. So Technician CQW training gives you what? Accuracy, but also gives you reload speed, 15%. Gunner CQW mastery, yes, it's giving you 15% accuracy, like Short Control Burst or Let's Rock. Don't get me wrong, we can never match that accuracy or that stability, but we are getting close, or the closest possible we can from the perks. But on top of it, getting this 15% accuracy, adding up to 30%, is also giving you 15% fire rate. This is giving you range and weak point, because your crosshair is going to be a little bit big, so you're going to end up missing some pellets on the target, on the weak spot, but having that additional weak point will allow you, from the weapon perks and the attachments, will allow you to still one-shot consistently and take down specials within a mag to proc Jackpot. Now, Technician CQW Mastery, having the fire rate and stability, there you go, you have your 15% stability here. Phalanx Expertise gives you accuracy, yes, and magazine capacity, just to make the magazine capacity feel the right size to have those Jackpot procs on specials. Now, that'll be it. I don't want to make this video long. I want it to be short and sweet so that you can enjoy. And I think the crosshair is closer to the pump shotgun. And yeah, the thing is, like, unlike the pump shotgun, it's a magazine reload instead of shell reload. Like, you don't reload each and individual shell into the weapon. So this already gives you an advantage, as well as the fire rate is pretty solid, especially with the overclock. So yeah, you'll be able to put out like 3.5 plus, almost 4 magazines with the overclock. Just do your testing, try this build out. I hope you guys like it. Until next time, see you guys. Have fun. Peace.